Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Welcome to the Build to Billions podcast, where we guide successful entrepreneurs and investors on their journey from millions to billions. And we believe that the key to scaling and compounding your wealth starts every single day with the mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal is to help you scale and compound your wealth in life so you can give more or all of it away to help MVPs. I'm your host today, Brett Swartz, and you have an episode we're joined by some of the world's top entrepreneurs, millionaires, and billionaires. They share their secrets and wisdom with us so we can level up, scale, and make a bigger impact. I'm excited about our next guest. He's out of the Atlanta, Georgia area. He is one of the founders and creators of Hilton Wealth. He's got an amazing track record and background of knowledge because he has served and helped to run the Hilton family office. In fact, he's the president and CEO of Family Office Manager of Hilton Tax and Wealth Advisors and so much more. Please welcome to the show with me, Mr. Mark Miller. Mark, how are we doing?
I'm doing great. Good to see you today, Brett.
Absolutely. Nice to connect with you here. And for our listeners getting to know you for the first time, could you give us just a little bit more about your story and then your current focus?
Sure. Well, I've been in the business financial planning industry for, over 40 years now. And I started off as a lot of young people do in the business, going to work for a brokerage firm and letting them make all the money and on the sweat of my brow, and got a little smart. I was fortunate to get a very, very wealthy client that started to introduce me to some of his friends that did things a lot differently than the way they did things at the brokerage house. And basically I got to learn, meet more wealthy people. And just over time, I started to get on the smart money side of the business. And I talk about this in my book, Hilton Wealth, where I started to meet people and understand how they invest compared to how kind of the average retail investor invests. Really ever since, and in the process, we made relationships with the Hilton family a number of years ago, and they asked me to become the manager of the Hilton family office, which is what's called a virtual family office, and we can go into some details on that if you want, but we're spending a lot of time right now because Brad Hilton's passion and I's passion. Brad is the grandson of Conrad Hilton, and our passion was to how can we bring these kind of advanced strategies more down the main street, because there's no structures to do this. And over the last about 2.5 years, we've really taken off, and we figured out just put a lot of creativity into it, how we can teach people how to truly invest like the wealthy do, and not just some of these books that you pick up in the bookstore or on Amazon or whatever, that makes it look like, hey, if you do this, you're going to exactly invest how they invest. Well, there's so many nuances and so many things they have access to that the normal retail investor doesn't have access to. And then, of course, attached to that is also a big aspect of it is helping people save a ton of money on their taxes, which really is the thing that makes the wealthy the wealthiest. And
Awesome.
people don't really understand that, but that's really,
Yes.
truly what makes them wealthy.
Yeah, we call it tax flow, not just cash flow, right? And figuring out ways to optimize your tax efficiency on exits and on income and on all of the things. Before we dive into some of those tactical things, I do want to take one other step back, Mark. I believe we've all been given certain gifts in this life, and these gifts have been given to us to be a blessing and help to others. So going back in the day, like who was, and as far as Mark growing up, like what was like the one or two strengths that you maybe always just had, or gifts, and how do you use those gifts to bless the people you serve today?
Oh, that's a great question. I would probably say my communication ability and also I work great in this space because I have a real good ability to kind of bring these more advanced concepts more down to Main Street and just speak more plain English. And people that haven't been around Wall Street a lot and been around in a lot of boardrooms or in rooms with a whole bunch of family office members that are talking a lot of lingo. So I think that's been probably my biggest strength throughout my entire career, to be able to have
It's a
success.
great strength, make the complex simple and also bringing what, is advanced. And so if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.